Hello all. So far, oh yeah, the patch has been a wonderful thing. Uh, it's been got a bunch of bugs going on and stuff, but oh well, that's to be expected whenever they drop a big patch like this. Just blammo. You know. But yeah, this is me on my pally, my prop paladin, and just I'm doing the stupid quest little chain real quick, doing all them quests down there that you get. It's really easy to do. It takes you about 15 minutes. I don't know, a little bit longer. Of course, I took a little bit longer because I go around killing crap for no apparent reason, but just to kill it. That's the way I roll. Anywho, oh man, yeah, I'm liking the new character models. I got on the Hound yesterday and got back to my warrior leveling. I got him to 49, and I was recording my dungeon, and the dungeon we got kicked out. It was like everybody got kicked at the beginning. We all died for no apparent reason. It just like logged out. I went back to my login screen. I got logged out, logged back in, and everybody was dead. And they're like, I thought it just happened to me. And everybody's like, no, it happened to all of us. And it reset the dungeon. So, oh man. Anyways, that turned into like an hour deal. But the cool thing is, yep, I got we hit 49. So yeah, I'm fixed to hit level 50. Once I hit level 50 on the warrior, I'll make a video on the orc warrior down. And so yeah, I'll have there's a lot of people that like those prop warrior videos. And I have one guy contact me and he said, well, yeah, there's not really many folks out there doing prop warrior content. I'm like, well, that's a shame because I love my prop warrior. I have a level 90 prop warrior, and I'm thinking about doing level 90, well, actually level 90 and 100 content in the future. I'm thinking about doing that with because what's going to happen is, in the future, what's going to happen is, my plans for the future, right? Like I should make plans for the future. Uh, um, but no, what I plan on doing with this channel, just to let some of y'all know, those that, you know, watch the channel, and I appreciate all of y'all that watch it, and I appreciate the comments that you guys take the time to put down. Anyways, once Warlords of Draenor hits, what I would plan on doing is getting on my paladin because I'm a raid team, a raid tank, and so I'm just going to zone out and vegetate and I've got to get him to level 100 as fast as possible. There's going to be no enjoyment of the zones. There's going to be no reading of quests. There's going to be nothing. Not even going to be worried about building garrisons or nothing. I just got to get that dude to 100 and start working on getting gear, because we're taking and on raid nights, what we're going to do is we're just going to get together and we're going to do dungeons for that 2 hour period, 2.5 hour period we normally would raid. We're going to do 5 bands and just try to do our best to get as much gear as possible, whatever. Help anybody else to get gear, because that's the way we roll. And that's the way we do help each other, with flex rating in the guild. If so if you're low level and you need help, we'll do that. And speaking of which, if there's anybody out there that likes to heal, who wants to be a level 100 healer, holler at me. Come to Cosmoden, level you up in this age of boosting. You may not even have to, if you have the money to boost, but if not, come to Cosmoden, and I can't guarantee you a spot, but you're more than welcome to try out. Try out's a bad word. Because you don't have to try out. It's not like, we have a training dummy. Like, oh, let's see, what's your DPS on the training dummy? No, you just come raid and hang out with us. If you live, you live. And if you don't, you don't. And if we have to heal you, we have to, whatever we have to do to help you. That's the way the guild works with the raiding thing. As long as you don't quit on us and don't give up on us, we're cool. And, so yeah, that's an option, because we're always needing healers. That's how I got my job as a tank. I'm like the 3rd tank for our guild. They just, a lot of people left, because they would want to go raid with other people, with other guilds, and other guilds have, whatever. It is what it is. I ain't gonna get into it. But yeah, when I first started tanking, I told our guild leader, because she was upset we didn't have a tank, and I'm like, I tell you what, I said I'm low gear, but I have a tank sped on my pally. Because I was always DPS with the raid team. I was always DPS SI. I said, I don't know how the fights memorized. I said, but I tell you what, you give me the weekend and let me try out and do it. I'll learn the fights. You just give me a chance. And she said, deal, done. And that's how ever since that Thursday night. And she even told me could tell I wanted it because every week I got on my paladin and I would grind for timeless coin. I help grind timeless coins for the coins so I can get Warforged seals. I was running LFR every chance I get to get better. I just did everything I could to show the fact that I wanted it, and she liked that. So I was getting better gear, and plus they would constantly take me through flex runs to try to get me through gear. They geared me up, and now I'm a pretty geared tank. I still have. I haven't got the best gear yet, but I've also learned my class as a tank. I've always been a red paladin. And now I'm a prot and a tank, and it's interesting. It's interesting. So, anyways, that's how that's going to go. So I gotta get that ready for raid. But on the side, I'm going to take some time, and we're going to level a tune from 90 to 100. And I was thinking about doing that on my warrior tank or on my mage. I have a 90 mage, and let's see, I have a mage. I have a 90 brewmaster tank, which I can easily, swap the brewmaster guy. He's dual spec in the Mistweaver healing, and I could swap him over and buy some gear for him and stuff, and make him a windwalker. As I'm leveling up. I can always do that and just buy a Windwalker gear, level him up 90 to 100 as a Windwalker. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing or doing my warrior as arms, swapping over arms and gearing them up that way, or it's just a tank, level 90 to 100. I also have a mage. I may do that on. So yeah, I may do that. But yeah, I want to primarily be a leveling channel and show leveling. I'm not about guides. I do like doing my live comms, so you'll probably still see those. I know they don't get a lot of views. A lot of people don't like them, and I don't get a lot of views on them. But I'm not being ugly. The whole do it because you love it. It's actually really true. I enjoy it. It gives me something to do. It's another challenge or something for me to do. So, so I like doing the live comms. Like I did the tanking of the UPRS. We got done raiding and we was like, oh, let's go try the upper. And I recorded that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the other thing. I think I put it in my description. I had internet problems. I even put it on my Facebook to my friends. Like, how do I fix this? I had like 6 something download, and I had a 0.016 upload. It was like I tried to upload that video. It took overnight, and it still didn't upload. I'm like, why does it take forever? It's like, you still have 2,354 minutes left. I'm like, how do I do what? How does a 30-minute video take that long? And I tried. I turned my modem off, turned my computer off, did update checks. I did all kinds of stuff. And took my Kaspersky out, ran all kinds of virus filters and stuff and everything else. And I just ran every cleanup program, and, I don't know what it was doing, and finally, and none of that helped. And then finally, I guess it was just my internet provider was just, maybe they were having problems because we had a lot of storms coming through North Alabama, and maybe it was on their end, because now it's kind of fine. Now it's, it's pretty decent. So, anyways, I plan on being a primary leveling channel, and, where we show leveling. And so I want to do, the first thing we'll do is 90 to 100, I have a way of plan of doing that. I think it'll be cool. It's going to be kind of like we would do with the Road to Commander in the Call of Duty series, and which is, you'll see. I think you'll like it. The Road to 100, the 90 to 100 series. I just got to pick a tune. A DPS. I was thinking about doing DPS because that way you can see the zones. Because if I level a tank, I'm not going to lie. That's how I level tanks. I stay in a city and just boom, boom, boom. Boom, instant queue. Yeah, there's no sense to travel as a tank. There's no sense to go outside the city as a tank. You know, I mean, you can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, hitting a few quests and stuff. But so I was thinking about doing a DPS, which is why I was thinking about doing my mage, or a warrior, something like that. I could do another DPS. And then what I would like to do is I would like to, after that's completed, the next level I would like to go 1 to 100 on a tune. And I don't know. I was thinking about my main has always been for the past 3 or 4 years has been a Ret Paladin, and I was thinking about doing that, doing a like a Ret Revisited. I did it once before. I did a little video called Ret Revisited, and I was thinking about doing that, revisiting the Ret Paladin, or I can level a completely new tune like a Rogue or Chamois or something like that. You know, whatever you you know, and some of you guys, you know, what would you like to see? You know, what would you like to see? You know, what kind of tune are you interested in seeing? I need to get back on my hunter. It's just I don't know what it is about the hunter. It's like I'm weird, you know. I don't know. Maybe people go through phases or something like that. But I mean, I got a lot of people that love hunters. They main hunters. I mean, and I'd be looking at them DPS meters, and I'd be like, man, that dude's bad at bowing as a hunter. But I just can't get into my hunter. Of course, I'm also a level 60 hunter too, and I'm in freaking Northern Barrens, and I know I still got a long ways to go. So, anyways, that's neither here nor there. Not Northern Barrens. I'm in the Grand Northern Barrens. Anyways, so I'm in the 60s. I gotta get to the 70s and stuff, but I really enjoy the hunter. Really enjoy the hunter. Speaking of the hunter. I'm thinking about doing a thing called I was thinking about revisiting the tunes, and tell me what y'all think about this one. What I would like to do is a while back when I first started this channel, I did a starting zone series where I showed each starting zone for each race. Each race is a starting zone. Well, now that we have upgraded we got upgraded graphics on our tunes and stuff and everything else, and different item levels and stuff. I thought it'd be cool to kind of go back to those very same tunes because I didn't delete them. For the most part, I don't think I deleted them. I think 1 or 2 got deleted. Like I think I deleted the Gnome Mage, but for the most part, Heineken's still around. My Brewmaster, my Orc Bunk, he's still around. My Undead Warrior, he's still around. The Blood Elf Warlock and a few others, the Blood Elves are still, those tunes are still around that I made. I still got the Goblin Priest. I did the Goblin Starting Zone, and so I thought it would be cool to get back on those tunes at level 20, and maybe go up to level 50 on them. Go 20 to 50. Because 50 be like the halfway mark. And because you really got to play a tune. That's why I tell people all the time, like, well, I didn't like the Shaman, Well, what level did you get to? Well, I got up to level 15 or like level 20. I'm like, I had a buddy of mine, he had a warrior, and he's like, I don't like a warrior. And I'm like, how can you not like a warrior? He goes, this is not for me. This class sucks. And I'm like, how does a warrior suck? And I'm like, well, are you crazy? What? And finally, he revealed to me that, well, he rolled a Panda warrior, but he revealed to me that, what level was he? I don't even think he made it to 15. And I'm like, ooh, no, and without looms, he didn't have any heirlooms. I'm like, nah, dude. Warriors are a blast, dude. They're mean. You just gotta learn how to use that victory rush and stuff. So, oh man. So, anyways, yeah, you gotta give a tune some time and stuff. And with these new attunements and these new adjustments and stuff, I thought that would be cool to do. So that'll be something we do in WoD also. And that'll get us through the first couple months, maybe through Christmas. So that's the plan so far. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to work on growing the channel some more. I really want to do that. I'm trying to think of things I could do to help grow the channel. A lot of people do giveaways. The thing with giveaways is, if you say, hey, sub my channel, I'm going to give away a $20 Steam card, right? And you get people to sub to your channel, they're subbing for a card, and that's not fair to some of my subs. that have been here for a year or whatever. I don't know. I haven't quite been doing this a year yet. I got a lot of videos though. That's funny crap though. Of course, I got to my 100th video pretty quick. It didn't take me long to get 100 videos. But that's because I did the Starting Zone series. And they were 5 levels apiece up to 20. So if you haven't seen those, check out the Starting Zones videos. And anyways, but I kind of been laying back. That's one of the reasons why. There's a bunch of secret Organ Bar raids I got still saved. Actually, I got 4 more videos. We got the garage kill. And so over the next couple of days, I'm going to release those. I'm going to unlock those. They've been locked up long enough. I want to unlock them because they didn't get views and stuff. So I'm just going to unlock them. I didn't want people thinking that's all we were going to do on this channel. So that's why I stopped doing it, why I stopped unlocking them. But I have been kind of laying back, like with the Rogue. Like, hey, I want to relive this Rogue. I had a Rogue going and a Shaman going. And here's the thing, though. I think it was sometimes I was doing my video recording thing. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna make it. And I was like, wait a second. The patch, it was pre-announced of when the patch was going to drop. But I got to look at the counter. I'm like, well, they're going to drop that patch soon enough because it's already on the PTR, which means it's going to be 5 to 6 weeks out. And I'm like, well, if I give out all this information, it's all going to change anyways. It's kind of it's useless to put out to do a rotation, or hey, this is how I use the Mistweaver rotation, or whatever. Or, hey, this is what the Rogue is, or this is what's cool with the Warrior. It's all changing. 2 to 3 weeks it'll all be changed. Some stuff will be changed, some stuff won't be changed. Like my prop paladin here, a lot of people were freaking out about it. I lost some cooldowns, yes. But that's all. Like, I lost Avenging Wrath and Devotional Aura, as raid wide cooldowns. But I still got Guardians of the Ancient Kings. I still got plenty of ways to keep myself healthy and stuff. I live just fine in that upper Blackrock Spire. The only reason why I died is because I accidentally pulled the entire room. But I'm staying healthy. But I said this before on another video, but the build I'm using here is I got Holy Prism Macro to me and a Sacred Shield. Because in this 6.0 and WoD, Eternal Flame isn't the OP self heal that it was. They tuned it down a little bit. Because with Eternal Flame, you used to be just about immortal. If you waited to get the 5 stacks of Bastion of Glory, it was whoo. But I still got good self protection going on and stuff. And I'm so getting that glyph called this glyph of the Consecrator, where the consecration follows you wherever you go, stays underneath your feet the whole time. It's gonna be cool. Anyways, but as far as my rotation, the main core abilities, my Holy Strike, Judgment, Avenging Wrath, Holy Wrath, these kind of things. Did I say Avenging Wrath? Not Avenging Wrath, I'm sorry. Avenging Shield. I got my Shield Slam and a Shield Slam. I got my shield and all that stuff. I thought Shield Slam because I was thinking about my Warrior. Because the Warrior, I got on the Hound the other day, and I'm like, even at level 40, some of my stuff has changed around. I'm like, oh, man. But, hey, I still got my main things. I got my Shield Block. I got my Revenge. I got my Cleave. I got my Devastate, I got my Shield Block. I got my, quite a few things. So, anyways, I want to try to focus back on topic, I want to try focusing on, growing the channel, and I think that'd be cool to do. And I think it'd be cool to do some leveling videos, and giving tips and tricks on leveling videos. So if you have any friends that have never played WoW, or they're new to WoW, or they come back to WoW, if you would send them to my channel, and I appreciate it. Any help in growing the channel. We're staying right at 80 subs, and I would love. It would make my life to hit 100 subs by Christmas. That would be like woohoo. I would love to have 100 subs. I'm not, I'm not trying to get 1,000 subs. I'm not trying to make a living off this. I'm going to culinary school, and I got a few other plans for my future and stuff. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be lying if I said I woke up tomorrow morning and I had 1,000 subs, or I'd be like, oh no, no, be gone, you. That would be lying, but no, I think I would love to have 100 subs. I think that'd be a crowning achievement. I would just really, really be excited. I was growing fast there, and I gotta get back on it. What I was doing is I would go to dungeons, and you want to talk about marketing? I would. Some of you listening to this right now may remember me from telling you, "Hey, come check my channel out." I would, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I prostituted myself, but I mean, a small channel like mine, how they just gonna randomly follow it, finding stuff? So I would. I'd be in a dungeon, make friends, and I'm like, hey, why don't you check my channel out, dude? I'd appreciate it. If you ever, and I always say the same thing. If you're ever bored and you ain't got, I'm not like desperate, like go there now. I'm like, hey, look, and it was doing good. It was working for a good bit of time, So, yeah, but I'm gonna try to really work on growing the channel. So if you have any ideas, if you got guild mates or whatever, and they were talking about, oh man, it'd be cool to see this happen, let me know and I'll make it happen, Captain. And also, if any of you guys have a tune you would like to see me level 1 to 100, let me know. A class or race or something. Just put in the comments, and we'll see what we can make happen and stuff. Because I mean, really would like the level 2s that y'all want to see level. Sometimes I think is why do YouTubers or your video guys go, well, what do you like to see? What would you like to see? It's like, man, can't you come up with your own ideas? And here's the thing, I could come up with plenty of ideas. Like the raid live comps, I thought that was brilliant. I'm like, man, that would be cool, man. Getting in there, getting behind the scene action of what it's like to be in the raid and stuff. Getting to see that content. Some people don't get to see that raid content. I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. And it's getting like 5 views, and it's like, what? Or 10 views? Like, really? Okay, cool. And then when I go through my things, though, I see like I got one video on when I'm just sitting and rambling about the Brewmaster Monk. And that's got like 400 something views. It's got a lot of comments, and that's just me out in the desert. It's a level 85 zone, and I can't remember the name now. Oldham. I'm just out there in Oldham in my Brewmaster Monk because I didn't want to go in a dungeon and have to think. And I just showing people, this is your rotation. This is how things work, And I would gather up a bunch of mobs, and I was like, bum, 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 bum. And that got all kinds of views, comments. I think I got a sub or 2 out of it, So, that's why I ask, hey, what would y'all like to see? Because, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do what I want to do, but at the same time, I don't want to, you don't want to make people leave, right? So anyways, anything you want me to do, tune you'd like to see leveled. Besides that, sometimes that helps me in my thinking process. Somebody may say, hey, yeah, I want you to do a mage, Because I was thinking about leveling Mage 1 to 100 in honor of Deadly Slob, because, Deadly Slob doesn't do much YouTube content, WoW content, but he used to. That was what got me into WoW, is I watched his journey of the Mage, and that got me to leveling a Mage, and I leveled my Mage right along with him when he got to, so. And that's one reason why I started this entire channel, was to just do leveling videos. Not the pace of Wild Krendor. I'd like to do stuff a little bit faster than him, but even he jokes about it. I heard him last year Thanksgiving talk about, dude, I've been doing that leveling for 2 years now. It's that same tune, but it's funny jump. But he's Wild Krendor, He's been doing this for years. He's got thousands of subs, and he's a cool dude, And he comes up with stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to do that too, man. And I was like, man, I wish I would have thought about that, doing that. And I was like, oh, man. And I don't want, and the thing is, I don't want to copy him, because everybody's like, oh, you copied Wild Krendor. And I'm like, hey, you're right, I did. Oh, man. Some of these things these people come up with is funny junk, though. Oh, man, it's funny. I just can't think of that kind of stuff. My brain don't think like that. So to each his own. And then finally, we got BlizzCon coming up. I bought my tickets to see BlizzCon, so I'm not going to BlizzCon. Let's clarify. I'm not going to BlizzCon. I bought the digital pass for $40 or whatever it was, so I got digital tickets to BlizzCon, so I'm looking forward to that. Um, so yeah, looking forward to having some wild and crazy times at BlizzCon. Right here at the house. Gonna watch the video, watch it online, and I think you get to watch it afterwards. You get to watch, relive it or whatever. You get to rewind it and review it, and watch the stuff again. So yeah, yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be cool. Uh, so I'm looking forward to that. I was thinking about maybe doing a Google Hangout or something like that. Or I don't know. I don't know. I really ain't gonna do nothing. Google Hangout. Oh my God! I almost forgot the biggest thing, the biggest announcement too. Uh, Live streaming. Okay, I got my second monitor. I don't have a face cam. It's gonna be a while till I get a face cam, but hey, man, really, you don't need a face cam. It'll be January or something like that before I ever got a face cam. Anywho, that's me playing my Rubik's Cube. If y'all hear that, I got a Rubik's Cube I'm tossing. Anyways, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna stream. First started out streaming on Saturdays for an hour or two or whatever, just a couple hours on Saturdays, just to get the feel of it, work out the bugs and stuff, so that once Warlords of Draenor hits, we'll be able to. I'll be able to do some more uh, streaming, because streaming seems to be where it's at. A lot of people, lots of people like to stream. I've actually gotten into it myself as far as watching live streams. Or watching web shows. Um, yeah, I mean, I've gotten out in the habit of watching Mike Preach Wow's web show every Saturday. Oh, excuse me, every other Saturday. So yeah, I got that. It's stupid me, man. I meant to put leverage plays and I put leverage games. My brain wasn't functioning properly. I was like, oh, leverage games, you know, and then or like leverage gaming, but I put leverage games, and I hit return, and I wanted to edit it, and like, you can't edit it. You cannot change your name. I'm like, why can't I change my name? I can change the capitalizing of it, but I cannot change my name. And that's like, that's stupid. I should be able to change my name to say I want to have my name changed to. So anyways, it's leverage games. It's Twitch TV, yeah, leverage games. And I'm gonna put a link in the description, and it, like I said, it's in its test phase. It's test phase, cause I got it going and working and stuff. But I heard somebody say that if you need to above, you got to have 3 upload or higher, 3 to 5. Even better, higher than that's better, best. But you need at least at a bare minimum at 3 upload. If you don't have 3 upload, don't even attempt it. And yeah, I'm sitting right at 3 upload now. So I'm hoping I'll be able to my internet get a little bit better. But if not, we may not be able to do it too much. I may not be able to stream, but on the casual, So yeah. What else to talk about? This whole quest line is fixing to wrap up here. We're fixing to bring this stuff back and go see the king. What else did I want to talk about? I got my little handy dandy notebook. Man, I tell you what, I found out today that they're giving the mop Mr. Pandaria away in the battle chest, and it's like, are you serious? I mean, so you pay $20 for the battle chest, and you have now all the way up to Miss Pandaria. And I'm sitting there going, do you realize how much money I've spent on this thing? I mean, I've spent all kinds of money, which we all have, So, anyways, on the expansions. So yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta go kill this dude. That's right. We gotta go kill this dude. So yeah, the Iron Horde is coming. But yeah, I'm looking forward to BlizzCon. I'm looking forward to the cosplay chicks, right? Cosplay women, woohoo! Yeah, there's all kinds of. They had to do all kinds of hot fixes for the patch when it dropped. It dropped bad. It was hard. A lot of hot fixes had to be made. Luckily, because the way rating changed, and WoW, it's more like flex rating with the amount of people you can bring and stuff, Like instead of just having to do a 10-man, we can do 13, 14 people. So anyways, what's cool though is, but we got all the way up to Gloracris, and we had to stop and pause because we're trying to relearn our abilities and stuff. Everybody's different. Healing is different. A lot of healers are complaining because their healing idea is different. So anyways, because it used to be you could reactionary heal. Now the way the healing model is designed is no, we heal before the badness happens. So you got to pay attention to your timers and stuff. And yeah, in Upper Blackrock Spire, you gotta, the UBRS, you've got to be on your toes about interrupting stuff. So that was weird. That was a weird moment right there just then. So yeah, so we're still so here we go. But yeah, but so far the patch, as far as the changes they've made, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Man, I got on my mage to do some destruction warlock. Destruction warlock. God Almighty. My mage's name is Destruction. I got on Destruction and was doing the jewel crafting thing, and I tripped out because my ghost iron ore, I had 120 stacks in one square. It used to be 20 stacks per square. I had everything, boom, in one square. I'm like, it is awesome. That is so awesome. I'm glad they did that, and so they raised the amount of things can stack and everything. So I'm glad for that. Toy box is a great idea. I like everything. I like some of the models look goofy as far as like when they're standing in there in the loading screen, they look kind of but when they're running and they're playing in the game, they look pretty cool. The orcs look cool. All the races look cool. The ones that got changed, anyways. I'm looking forward to the blood elves. I hate the blood elves got delayed. But anyways, that's what it is. What it is. Oh man. Well, I don't want to bore you too much longer. I've covered all that I wanted to cover. 2 leveling videos coming soon. Once Warlords of Draenor hits, we're going to do 90 to 100 on a mage or a DPS tune or on my warrior, and then I want to do 1 to 100 a tune of y'all's choice. If not, I'll choose something that is my fancy, and I was even thinking about doing one of each class, just doing it in alphabetical order. I thought that might be interesting. And Tunes Revisited, we're going to do the Tunes Revisited thing, where we go revisit the starting zone tunes and bring each tune up to 50. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be really cool. So that'll get us to Christmas and stuff, and growing the channel. Any help you can give me to any way you can help me grow the channel. This random pet thingy bob is cool. It's really cool. I like it. You just click your favorite and it'll choose a random one for you. I like it. Yeah, growing the channel. Sorry for been slacking, but that was why my videos were slacking. Because everything was changing. So I figured, why I put out a video and say, hey, this is your rotation one. It's not going to be a rotation in 2 weeks. So anyways, so yeah, and then BlizzCon is coming up, and they're going to do some announcements there. We're going to be seeing some cosplay there. And, the StarCraft 2. I would love to be able to play StarCraft 2. The game looks neat and amazing. The concept is awesome, but you know what? I'm just not a StarCraft person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being ugly, but that's just not my thing. I feel like I'm too late. I feel like I'm starting too late, and I'll just get destroyed. Kind of like League of Legends. I feel like if I got into League of Legends, I'll just get absolutely destroyed. So yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a lot of it. Well, here we go. We're going to turn this quest into the king. And guess what we're going to get? We're going to get a stupid little ball that follows us around. So for 15 minutes, I went around all this junk to come back to get the king so that I can get a stupid little ball that follows me around. Whew. So anyways, that's me. I'm fixing to go learn I'm learning the pets, the Shift P, companion thingy bob, all that good stuff. I won't bore you guys any longer. I appreciate y'all that stuck around to all 34 minutes of this. I really do. So anyways, y'all have a good day, a good night, whatever it is where you're at, whatever time it is where you're at. But again, and one last thing, Twitch TV Leverage Games, it is there, but I'll put a link in the description here shortly and all that other good stuff. So anyways, fellas, peace out, good people. Peace out.